Hi, my name is Moira Tran and I'm a top shelf financial model analyst. Today we will be talking about the going in cap rate. So just a quick overview of this video. I will be explaining what the going in cap rate is, just starting with some definitions, showing you some formulas, and then later we'll kind of get into more of why it's important and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll just kind of start with, definition. So, the going in cap rate is an important calculation that measures the ratio of net operating income, or NOI, to the purchase price of your asset. Basically, there's two different ways to determine the going in cap rate, and this just kind of depends on the project that you're working on, so whether or not it's an acquisition or a development project. For an acquisition, the going in cap rate is defined as the forward 12 NOI divided by the purchase price of the property. So again, the going in cap rate for an acquisition is the forward 12-month NOI divided by the purchase price. So you would take the forward 12 NOI, and that's just the sum of the upcoming 12 months from the acquisition. Some firms might opt to kind of annualize the NOI, and so instead of taking the whole 12 months, they'll take a forward 3 and then multiply it by 4 to get the 12 months, or they'll take even a 1-month NOI and then multiply it by 12 to get the entire year. So this is also just another point. The purchase price is the price before the addition of closing costs. So just the purchase price, no closing costs. And we'll also get into the development. So for a development, the going in cap rate is sometimes called a stabilized cap rate, and it's the forward stabilized NOI divided by the total project cost. So for example, the forward 12 stabilized NOI in a multifamily development project would begin when all the units are leased and the project has reached 100% occupancy. So from that point, one would then take the forward 12 NOI or annualize to derive an annual NOI amount. So the total project cost would include the land purchase price, hard and soft costs, and any sort of financing fees, as well as construction debt interest. So the big difference between the acquisition and the development going in cap rate is, one, the acquisition, you're just using the purchase price to divide your forward 12 NOI by, and then in the development, you're using the total project cost, so hard costs, soft costs, interest, fees, as well as land purchase price. And then also in the acquisition, it's also different because in the forward 12, you already have cash flows that are happening, so you don't need to go and find the stabilized, unlike the development project.